Hi, I'm Aisling Sinclair, and I'm talking with T. Auster, who is the 2015 Relay for Life of Second Life's mission educator. How are you, T? Glad to have you.
Hi, Aisling. Thank you so much for having me today.
It's our pleasure. So, you are mission educator, and can you tell us what a mission educator does?
Sure. I am on the committee of Relay for Life of Second Life, and my job is to work with all the Relay participants in Second Life to teach them about the American Cancer Society and all that we do. For over 100 years, the American Cancer Society has been leading the way to transform cancer from deadly to preventable. And a lot of that, in fact, the majority of it, has been through mission education.
That's wonderful. So, are you responsible for educating people within the society or people outside of the society or both?
I'm responsible for educating people within our relay group, and we extend our outreach to outside of our group as well through social media. I submit items to our social media team, and that goes out every week. We actually have a Mission Monday segment, and that shows up in Twitter, in Skype, in our I Am Here, and in note cards. And also, we have a feature on Relay Rap on T1 Radio most Sundays, and it's called Tea Time with myself and New All Americas. And we give about a 15-minute talk about what's current in cancer research, prevention, wellness, information for caregivers and survivors, um, what services the American Cancer Society provides, and how people can get help if they need it.
That's all very valuable. So I understand that as a mission educator, you also craft a mission statement. Can you explain what that is and tell us a bit about that statement itself?
Sure. The mission statement is, for any organization, is really a brief description of that organization's fundamental purpose. Basically, an easy way to look at it is it answers the question, why do we exist? Think of it as who, what, where, when, why, and how. The American Cancer Society has a specific mission statement, and I'll read that to you. The American Cancer Society is the nationwide, community-based, voluntary health organization dedicated to eliminating cancer as a major health problem by preventing cancer, saving lives, and diminishing suffering from cancer through research, education, advocacy, and service. It's quite a mouthful.
That certainly is. That's wonderful. It's and very ambitious, and one can see in everything that Relay for Life does how
And I
you
can also
fulfill
tell
that.
you about the international mission, too.
Oh, yes, please do.
We have an international mission because we do outreach, because we're in Second Life, we outreach globally. And their mission for our international partners are the American Cancer Society's international mission concentrates on capacity building in developing cancer societies and in collaboration with other cancer-related organizations throughout the world in carrying out shared strategic directions. In other words, if there are any advances in cancer research, cures, in that area, not only does it benefit people in the United States, but our hope is that it will benefit people globally.
T, and does Relay for Life itself have a mission statement?
Yes, we do. The Relay for Life mission statement is really, very personal for everyone who has heard the words, you have cancer, or has a loved one who has heard those words. So the mission statement is the hope that those lost to cancer will never be forgotten, Those who face cancer will be supported, and that one day cancer will be eliminated.
Wonderful. Now, how do you get all of these messages out to the public and indeed to people within the organization?
Ways that we do it, we do it through social media. Media has taken a much greater presence, I would say, in the last 2 to 3 years of our Relay for Life. We've really developed that as a tool to get the information out there. And also on Relay Day, teams have campsites. And the campsites, if the team wants to be, they can be in a competition for how mission is represented in the execution of their campsite. So I don't know if you've gotten to see some of the campsites already. And, tomorrow is the official kickoff of Relay for Life of Second Life. But I've seen some really creative ways to get the information out there in the campsites, and that's through posters. We've seen stepping stones with information on it, tree engravings, books, people sharing information as guests come in, note cards. There's interactive games, rides, quizzes, trivia, mission flags, banners, storytelling with mission facts woven in, mission scavenger hunts, and many other wonderful and creative ideas that teams come up with year after year.
What a broad range of activities and ideas that is. That's terrific.
It
And
really
around the
is.
track too, there are designer sims. And do you consult with the designers of those sims to determine how they might convey the information that you want, or are those judged as well?
The designer sims are judged. They have guidelines as well. And many of our designers are longtime relayers. They've been on a team, they've participated before. So they really come into Relay with a general idea of mission and how they're going to get that message out to the people that come and see the builds. And I don't know if you've been able to see the designer sims this year, but they're stunning.
That is wonderful. Yes, they usually do just sort of knock one breathless. They're just incredible in their creativity, and I know that we've spoken with so many of those designers who really have a vested interest in this cause and in the information that they want to communicate with their creativity. So that's really wonderful. And can you tell me some other ways though that you can spread the mission message to everyone?
Well, you can always go onto the website, cancer.org, which is the American Cancer Society site for all things related to cancer. When you go on that site, you'll see tabs. And that's really a great way just to have an overview of what the American Cancer Society does and the information that you can find out about. So the tabs on that webpage are to learn about cancer, staying healthy, finding support and treatment, exploring research, and also ways that you can get involved. And what I've seen, this is my 4th year involved in Relay for Life of Second Life. The American Cancer Society has taken a much stronger step toward wellness, how individuals can prevent cancer by doing some simple things in their own lives, and some lifestyle changes that people need to make.
And so it's that kind of information that one can find by going on the web and digging around, exploring through there, right?
Yes, absolutely. And we try to get that message out a couple times a week through our IMs, our note cards, social media, and also all of the teams that have events in Second Life. Um, For many of them, they do a wonderful job getting the mission out through their DJs or posters or contests as well.
Wonderful. So now, what is the main website? Can you tell people what that is, so in case folks right now want to get on their computer and open their browser and go there, what would that site be?
Yes, this is very, very easy to remember. www.cancer.org. It
That's pretty
couldn't
simple.
yeah, it could not be any easier than that.
Hmm. And for people within Second Life, this would be their local organization, is that right? So people specific to Second Life, where might they go also?
Just do a search for Relay for Life is Second Life. You can contact any of us on the committee. This year, the committee chair is Random Padar, and Dawn Dreamscape is the co-chair. So you can contact any one of us directly to get more information, how you can get involved. Many of us also relay in real life, and we also share those stories while we're in world. Relay for Life is a tremendous way for survivors and caregivers to find support as well. If you come to ACS Island, you can come here anytime and ask if you need to talk to somebody.
Excellent. Now, you wanted us to speak to you in this particular place. It's the Volunteer Center. Can you explain the significance of this?
Sure, this is a place where anybody can come to year round for more information about the American Cancer Society and what we do here in Relay for Life of Second Life. There's different floors. The top floor, we have a meeting area. The second floor is dedicated to mission and education. And the bottom floor just has the different divisions that we have, the way that our relay has been organized for Second Life. And you can see the different kiosks, the people that you contact, and just other general information.
So, in world, then, this truly is Mission Central.
Oh, absolutely.
That's
ACS
great.
Island is Mission Central. And this year, the track, you can see, the track goes right in between the Volunteer Center and the building across from us is the Making Strides Against Breast Cancer Center.
That's fantastic. So, on a personal level, T, why do you relay?
Well, it's a tough one. We tear up. Many of us tear up when we talk about this.
Hmm.
Um, I lost my mom to cancer, and that was a long time ago. And she went at a young age. Um, and it just seems that every year there is another reason in my life and the lives of many to continue this fight. This year, a dear friend of mine was diagnosed with stage 4 terminal lung cancer. He has a son in high school, and there's no help for him at this point. So this is why we relay, and this is why I relay this year. So you know our friends and family do not have to go through this, and that we no longer have to lose anyone to this terrible disease.
Yes, indeed. And how did you get involved? Was it prompted by your own personal tragedies, or did someone get you involved?
Random Padar got me involved. I was going to events at the club, and the club had a team. Our team is Harmony of Hope. And I became involved in Second Life before I became involved in real life. And then at work, I'm an educator. I was telling one of my colleagues about Relay for Life and Second Life, and she said, well, Why aren't you relaying in real life? So in real life, I went on to become a co-captain, and then a captain. And this year, I helped our real life relay with mission and social media.
That's absolutely wonderful. Well, I want to thank you for all of your dedication. I know that it benefits a whole lot of people, and I know that's truly what you intend. So, on behalf of all of us, thank you for that. And thank you for joining us today, too.
Thank you, Ash. This has been a lot of fun. I really appreciate all you do as well.
It's our pleasure.